Hello, welcome back to Small Cat and Mouse. We're going to be doing a little update on our temperature blanket for 2026. I am using the join as you go corner to corner method. It's going to basically, I don't know if you can kind of see here, but it is the corner to corner stitch, joining as you go. There are a lot of strings, however, these strings I'm gonna, as I build it, I'm just gonna crochet right over. So I won't be spending hours sewing in ends. This is why I kind of chose this method. I will not be spending a lot of time sewing squares together, aka my other blanket right here for 2025. Sorry, my cat's running. Oh, he's getting some water. The small cat is currently running amok. Hi, baby. Hello, baby. He's kind of on the other side of the camera. But we are currently, it is January 7th, so I wanted to give an update because I only did like the first 2 days. It is currently the 7th, so it's been not quite a week. We're getting there. But our calendar style, we're keeping track of the days here. This is January and February. This will be the way it's going to be put together. January, February, March, April, May, June. So it will be basically double of this. So, like, from here, like arm's length. So if I had both my arms out, it would be about that wide. I know that's a very technical measurement, but anyway, one of the things that I am doing right now is, it took me a little bit to figure out if I wanted to do it like this. So I did the first one, and then for joining, as you can see, I'm starting kind of a top-down approach for joining these squares. I'm currently working on the 4th, which is 29 degrees. It was 29, 27, 51, and 43. Beautiful weather in Virginia Beach, as usual. Kitty, kitty, kitty. I'm your baby. Anyway, he's like, I know, you won't catch me. He's so cute. But, like I said, that's the temperatures I've had here in Virginia Beach. They've been pretty nice. Today, beautiful day. Again, our low was only 43. The low was 51 yesterday, which is crazy. So, we definitely, have been like super blessed with really good weather. I want to steal him so you can see him, but he's too busy exploring. He's about 5 months old now. Well, almost 5 months old. On the 15th he'll be 5 months. So he's really enjoying not really being an adult yet, but because he's super playful, which is great. I've really fostered a playful attitude. He has probably more toys than most people. I'm thinking about getting him a ball pit. But as we work on these next few squares, I kind of wanted to talk about the not just like my temperature blanket, but also what I want to do with my channel, some other things like that, how I kind of want to proceed going forward, what I'm thinking about. So I wanted to do this kind of a little more of a vlog style than just a tutorial of, you know, chain 3 and do a double crochet kind of a design, which is great. I know someone mentioned in one of my comments, they were asking if I could do a slower tutorial. Absolutely. I know who you are. I will try to see about doing just a couple basic tutorials on my channel for like single crochet. Come here, baby. Come here. No, you leave that alone. Come here, baby. Single crochet, double crochet, maybe then I'll do like the corner to corner. We'll do some different ones like that, and then that way it'll kind of help having like a baseline for some of the basic stitches. Corner to corner is not difficult if you understand chaining and your double crochets, things like that. That's the biggest thing that you're going to need to know for that going forward. Okay, you go, baby. There you go. He's a very sweet boy. He's super sweet. We adopted him from a local adoption agency, so which was pretty awesome, definitely. But we love him. Anyway, I got kind of sidetracked on that. But again, I will probably put up some just real basics on, you know, the basics of crochet. I'm not really a knitter, so when it comes to the knitting, I'm not really going to try to teach anybody how to knit. I mean, I could, but that would be wild. Can you imagine? I basically only know how to cast on, cast off, knit, and purl, and I've learned how to like knit 2 together and slip knit kind of a thing, which is like wizardry, sorcery, witchcraft. I'm not really sure what it is, but either way, for my channel, like I was saying, I want to really work on just adding more content of crochet variety, tutorials, vlogs, maybe when I go yarn shopping again, I'll take you guys with me. I don't typically do a lot of yarn shopping. I'm not, as you can see, I'm not surrounded by like a plethora of yarn. I know a lot of people, and I love it because I love seeing people with these walls of yarn behind them, but I can't fathom that because I'm a bit of a minimalist, and I'm going to kind of put that out there. Is I love minimalism. I love the idea of less being more. So I only bought one ball each of the colors I'm going to need for this temperature blanket, and I will not purchase more until I get to the point where, let me kind of show you where we're at right now, which you've actually seen. So this is where I'm at. So until one of these skeins actually runs out, I'm not going to go purchase another one. I'm not going to really take it upon me. I do know that these are all Hobby Lobby brands. They're brands that they keep in stock constantly, so I really don't have a fear of them like going away or changing. So that's not something I'm overly concerned about. And if it is, I had a couple for this blanket where they didn't have the color anymore, and I just subbed a color that was similar. Because it's not super stressful for me to demand like perfection from my work, so I'm not, I'm not gonna like fuss with it. If I was making something for a customer, absolutely, then that's different. You want to make sure you've got like that quality, or that what you're selling them is what they ordered. But again, I'm still working on my Etsy, so I haven't quite got to the point where I'm selling things again yet. It's been a long time. It's been quite a few years since I've sold anything on my Etsy. I originally lived in Southern Maryland, and then I ended up getting stationed in Japan. And I was in Japan for 3 years, and it really wasn't conducive for me to be in Japan, and try to run an Etsy when I was just working all the time. That's all I was doing, was working, and didn't have a lot of time off other than like, recording, doing some vlogs, things like that, having a lot of fun. That's pretty much all I did while I was there. So that's on my other channel though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Okay. See, I can't talk and crochet. I meant to actually mention what I was about to do. It's 5 by 5. So when I get to the 5, I actually need to just slip stitch into here, and then slip stitch back across to continue the square. But I got a little sidetracked. It's a little easier on this side because you can see where the strings are, and it kind of tells you. But anywho, we're going to slip stitch to join on this little guy right here, and then continue on. It's going to be pretty bulky. The only thing about like that one where it was kind of sewing as I went was I kind of just held the yarn or held the blanket. But I think that if I'm doing it like this, it's not going to be as big of a blanket, so I should be okay. It shouldn't overdo, like, or overtake me, I guess you can say, like the other one felt like it did. That's a monstrosity that I will go over later. I think when I do the border on that one, I'll do a quick vlog on the border and the construction, and why I'll probably, as much as I love it, I will probably not do another temperature blanket like that anymore. Not that I'm not going to do a granny square one, but I did the highs and lows. So I was crocheting a small granny square, then I was color changing to a larger granny square, then I was doing the white border around it, times 365, and sewing in ends. No, absolutely not. I'm doing this one, not going to sew in any ends, not going to, we're going to crochet everything or just cut it off, We're going to make this one a lot easier on ourselves. I love it, but again, and I think this one's going to be a little more practical because that one's giant. It'll probably fit on my queen size bed. It's huge though. So, definitely wild. But let's talk craft fairs now that I'm rambling with my ADD. But craft fairs are another thing I'm going to try to look into this year. I think I mentioned in my last video, I was really wanting to start ahead of time, but I've just been so sick, and I think part of the reason why I think my sickness was prolonged is that I'm a vegan. I don't typically eat like animal products, things like that, but I had some stuff that had some dairy in it, and evidently, unbeknownst to me, prolonged my sickness quite a bit. Yeah, because I typically try to avoid anything that's obviously animal products. I'm not gonna harp on you, you do you, but I'm vegan for ethical reasons, so that's why I choose not to eat what I eat, eat what I eat. But anyway, long story short, I guess I have a lactose allergy or whatever. I'm not a baby cow. I don't need cow milk. But yeah, anyway, it made it to where I was not just coughing, but I was coughing and getting sick. And I was like, oh. And my husband and I finally figured it out. And we're like, oh, that's got to be why. I must have had something. And I'm trying to think like something that had dairy in it. And that was what made me sick. But anyway. So, now that I am, like, on the mend, even though my voice sounds, like, crazy still to me, I wonder if it's just gonna always sound like this now. Could be the minimize. But anyway, that's my goal. Craft fairs, building up my Etsy, building up my YouTube channel. Again, this is not my like bread and butter. This is not my job right now. I would love for it to be my full-time, I don't want to say job because I'm retiring, but like more of a full-time hobby, something I can just kind of enjoy and do and go. I'm not planning on making like super long videos though. Just because right now I'm still getting over being sick. So there are going to be some short videos. The knitting ones with the vlog will be a little more vloggy, a little more long term. I just kind of wanted to check in with you guys, let you guys know where it was at with my temperature blanket. Give you guys a quick update. I do have a TikTok and Instagram, so I will try to also keep updating there for different things that I'm working on. Like I said, now that I'm feeling better, I will definitely work on it a little bit more. I think that the allergens all came out as well today due to the nice weather. What are you guys doing, baby? I've got the little one and then the big boy. They're playing. They're super cute. I always had dogs growing up, and now I have cats, and I kind of love it. But anyway, enough rambling for me. Thank you for hanging out. Like I said, I'm going to finish catching up with this week, and then I'll probably do like a quick short or something just to kind of cover where I'm at and where I'm going. I will be doing my other video for my knitting temperature scarf thing. But anyway, once again, I thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Like I said, the ends aren't going to be too crazy, but please take care of yourself. Have a safe and blessed day. Bye.